Hey guys. So I'm gonna wait another minute or so and see who pops on. I'm so stoked because this is actually working on my Mac. So I'm really excited to get you guys the information that I promised you yesterday today. You can see my dogs in the background. Okay, so it's 1:33, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is recorded, so if you're not watching this live, thank you so much for watching it recorded. So as you know, I wanted to cover a few announcements before we get started on the actual call. Core to Force launches on Monday. So the challenge pack itself launches on Monday. And it'll be available for our customers to purchase Monday. And then we as coaches and customers just purchasing the actual program, it will be available on Tuesday, so November 1st. So I hope you guys are talking about this program and really amping it up to other people, because this is going to be a game changer. This is going to help all of our customers throughout the holiday season because it's new, it's innovative, like MMA, people love it. They don't need extra equipment. They can get great results. It focuses really on the core, and who doesn't want to focus on their core during the holiday season, right? So make sure that you are talking about this program, inviting people. Make sure you have a challenge group scheduled for this program, or for a lot of programs, but you're telling people about this program too. So also I wanted to let you guys know that I had posted in our group 2 days ago about really wanting to run with those who want to hit diamond, want to hit emerald rank. I want to set up a message thread on Facebook and really, get people amped up and get people reaching their goals. You guys, this time of year is not the time of year to slack off. It may feel like it. You may feel like you've lost your drive and your mojo when it comes to this business, but you've got to keep going. And that's why I'm so excited that Core to Force is coming out, because I feel like it's kind of lighting a fire under us again. So also, I wanted to let you know the first 2 Wednesdays of the month, I'm still going to be doing my new coach training live videos in our team group page. It's not really training, but it's going over things for new coaches so that they don't feel so overwhelmed and they feel like someone's there for them. And someone is like explaining things to them, because this is something like that I really wished I had had as a new coach. So be sure to let your new coaches know about that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So I'm going to screen share with you guys. Let me get this going. Hopefully it will screen share. Okay. Let me see if I can get this bigger. I don't think it is screen sharing. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me make sure that everything's a go. Because, guys, I am not, as you could see from yesterday, I'm not technologically savvy. So I don't want to go through this whole presentation and find out that I didn't present it to you guys. So let me just check it one more time. Let's check it one more time. I'm not screen sharing it. So let me, okay. I'm not screen sharing it. So let me, okay. Alrighty. So here we go. Oh, okay. It's still not. Oh, okay. It's not going to let me go through my actual presentation. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry for that. I need to figure this out. And you guys are so patient and so awesome to actually stay on this call with me. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. Okay, guys. Here is our topic for today. So meeting people, new people on Instagram and bringing them over to Facebook. I feel like this is something that a lot of people come to me about. And I'm so excited to finally be able to have a call put together for you guys so that you can truly understand how it is that I've built my business from Instagram and how I've met new people and brought them over to Facebook successfully. Okay, so as we know on Instagram, you get on there and you search hashtags, right? When you're looking for other people, and maybe if you're completely new to Instagram, you get on there and you're like, I don't know what to do. It's just so, so overwhelming and so, crazy. So what I do when I get on Instagram is I start searching hashtags because we want to find people who are like-minded like us, people who we can relate to, people that we would want to have on our team, right? So when I think of hashtags, I think of things that fall under my niche or my target market. My target market for me are other stay-at-home moms. So I would hashtag, like you see on the right-hand side, stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home mommy, mom life, mama bear, like just things that coincide with mom. Because you see, I don't really have like certain specialties, like as far as like I'm not a nurse or I'm not a lawyer or something. I'm not nutrition certified. I'm not, I don't have like a certification or anything, or honestly, I don't even have a degree. So I don't have like these specialties that I could hashtag. Basically, my whole adult life, I've pretty much been identified as a mom, which is completely fine, obviously, but it's my niche. It's who I can relate to. So those are the type of hashtags that I look up. Now, the hashtags not to search are hashtags that, coincide with Beachbody coaching. You don't want that. You don't want to attract other coaches. You want to, be finding people who aren't already coaches. And when you hashtag Beachbody coach, Beachbody, anything related to Beachbody, it's just a recipe for other coaches, especially newer coaches who don't know any better yet about finding people. So they're so excited about the business and just hashtagging the crap out of Beachbody, basically. And, you know, it's totally fine, like in the beginning, like I'm not getting onto you or anything, but I'm just letting you know that if you notice a lot of other coaches are following you or a lot of other coaches are liking your stuff, it's because you're hashtagging things that are coach oriented. And another thing related to this is that you do not want to hashtag anything Beachbody related on your actual post either, because that will attract more Beachbody coaches as well. So today I wanted to show you guys actual conversations that I've had with coaches that are on our team now. I actually have had my most successful coaches that I've had on my team have actually come from Instagram. So I went back and I searched our conversations. I had to go back through their pictures and stuff to find which picture it was that we talked on. And I looked at Brittany Miller, a coach on our team. She's rocking it, and she's a rock star coach here on Team Committed to Success. And she and I met on Instagram. We met about 2 years ago. And it's funny because, you know, we started having these conversations here and there. And then I found out, as you can see on the first conversation, that we were due the same date with our baby girls that we have now. And so that led into a conversation. As you can see, there's nothing Beachbody related on the right or on the left-hand side of this slide on our conversation. So we just, you know, we started talking to each other, relating to each other, and just building some sort of relationship on Instagram, right? Nothing awkward, nothing weird. It wasn't weird to us. It, you know, that's how Instagram is. It's not weird. Like anybody can comment on your photos and it's not weird. And then on the right-hand side in those conversations, this was after we had our baby. So I had checked in with her and, you know, we started talking about baby weight, and then I just casually asked her if she had Facebook. Like it just casually came up, and then she said she did, and she actually ended up finding me. So it was really cool how it all worked out. And then what happened was how she became a coach on our team is I saw a post of hers on Facebook, and she was talking about staying home with her children and how she wanted to or how she was going to. I can't remember exactly which one it was. But I just sent her a message and I asked her about coaching. Like I just kind of talked to her about it because I just felt this prompting to talk to her about it, because I felt that she could really reap the blessings and the rewards of coaching, because I already knew she had an athletic lifestyle, somewhat, like she was a runner, and she was a stay-at-home mom, or going to be a stay-at-home mom. So I just thought, why not ask her? What harm could it do? You know, the worst she would say is no. So she ended up, you know, watching a webinar that I sent her, ended up deciding to join as a coach. And now she's, you know, a rock star coach, and she's building this future for her family. And it's just amazing to see how much she's grown since she's joined. And none of this would have ever happened had I not asked her if she had Facebook, because who knows how often we would have kept up on Instagram. The next one is Jessica. She just joined us about a month ago, and she and we were going back and forth on Instagram. I think she was like liking some of my stuff and I would like some of her stuff. And for a little while, we didn't really like have conversation. And then I just noticed, you know, hey, we keep like, you know, liking each other's stuff. So let me just start a conversation with her. And it wasn't anything like a big deal. Like she on the left-hand side, you can see she said, I forgot to post this last night after training legs. And I just made these faces, right? And she just came back and we just started having this conversation. It wasn't anything like I said, awkward or weird. We just, started talking, and it just became like a natural conversation. And as you can see, we clicked. It wasn't like I was asking her all these questions and she was coming back really short and distant, you know, from talking to me. And then on the right-hand side, I just commented on a picture that she did. Like I can't show the pictures that I commented on. It didn't connect with the actual conversation when I screenshotted it, but you can see that I just talked to her. I couldn't find the actual conversation that we had where I asked her about Facebook, but I did end up asking her because I felt that we clicked if she had Facebook, and she said yes, and I ended up finding her. And then how she became a coach is she happened to see a post that I made about coaching, and it kind of piqued her interest a little bit. And we had previously talked a little bit about coaching on Facebook because I kept the conversation going with her. I built a relationship with her. I didn't just out of the gate ask her about coaching. And now she's on our team and she's ready to run with this business, and I'm so excited for her. So yeah, that is another coach that's on our team right now. I felt like I needed to show you guys actual conversations so that you could see that it was real and it isn't something that I'm like making up or something that would be nice. These are real conversations that I have with real people that have joined our team. The next one is Courtney. You guys all know Courtney. Courtney McNeil, she's killing it. She's awesome. She's so great at sharing her journey with her fitness programs that she does with Beachbody, and she's just awesome. And she was my first Diamond coach. And I actually happened to come across her profile on my Instagram newsfeed because I didn't even know I was following her. It's crazy. It was kind of like divine intervention or something. Like I just happened to see her profile and saw that she was doing Turbo Fire. And as you can see on the left-hand side, she's talking about Turbo Fire, and I mean, she's describing it, and, I love Turbo Fire. So I was like, week 17, way to go. And I was telling her how it's my all-time favorite workout. And then I just started asking her questions like, is this your first time going through the program? And we started talking about it. And I started to see that she has some history with Beachbody programs. And so we just kept talking. And I asked her about coaching. I did on Instagram. I don't normally try to ask people on Instagram. I try to wait till they're over on Facebook before I really get into the whole coaching side of things if I feel that they would be a good coach. But with her, it just felt natural, and I asked her about it. And she came back telling me that she wanted to get closer to her own goals. So she came back with an objection that we pretty frequently get, right, from our customers and challengers. And I came back and I combated that because I was 32 weeks pregnant and I wasn't even working out at the time, but I was still working my business. And, she said, it's amazing. And I asked her if she had Facebook, and we actually started connecting on Facebook after that. And she told me she was going to wait a while to become a coach. But then the next day she came to me and was like, I want to become a coach. I had somebody ask me about coaching, if they could get a program from her or something that made her want to become a coach right now. And so that's how our story started, from Instagram. And like I said, she was my first Diamond coach, killing it, Success Club All-Star. She just, right out of the gate, she was just amazing. And she still shares her journey and shows so much and is just so open. And she has become a good friend of mine. And Instagram is just such a great way to meet people genuinely. All right, the next girl, her name's Elizabeth, and actually she was a coach I added when I was first coaching. Before I really super got serious about the business, she was someone I added, and I added her, and she wanted just the discount, but I found her profile on Instagram, and she was talking about insanity. And as you can see from how I wrote things, I was a little bit of a beginner. I can just tell myself looking at it now. But so I talked to her about insanity, and then she started telling me, that she does Shakeology, and she has a bunch of other programs from Beachbody. And she told me she wasn't a coach yet. So I let her know about the 25% discount on Shakeology, because if she's already doing it, why not take advantage of it, right? And so she and I hooked up on Facebook, and we started emailing back and forth, and she signed up, and she was a coach for a while, actually quit coaching, and then came back this summer and has been awesome ever since. So she's another one of my rock stars right out the gate. And she and I met on Instagram. So as you can see, these are 4 people, and there's more on our team that I couldn't find conversations from. But these people are awesome, awesome people. And these are people that I click with. These are people that I, can carry on conversations with. It doesn't feel awkward. It feels like I've known them for a long time. And I really, 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 I really give that to Instagram because I can actually build a relationship with them on there without it seeming weird, without it seeming icky. There are a lot of coaches out there who spam a lot of people, and I have told myself I don't want to be that coach. And when I say spam, I mean they just go on people's profiles and write things like, hey, I have an accountability group on Facebook. You should join me. Here's my link to my profile. No one's going to join you that way because they don't know you. They're thinking it's some automated thing or something that you just wrote on there because you want their business. But you have to seriously build relationships like how I was showing you in my previous conversations. So, see, Instagram doesn't have to be scary. Like I have a lot of coaches too telling me that it's, it's a different beast. It's scary. I don't know how to, manage it. I don't know how to go through Instagram. And to be honest with you, I meet a lot of people daily and a lot of them fall through the cracks because we don't really hit it off that well. But these are people that daily I'm going in there trying to meet new people. And when I find these gems, like these people that I actually really click with, that's when the magic happens. That's when I can bring them to Facebook. That's when I, start adding to my team from Instagram. And so they build that relationship with you and they feel comfortable with you and they trust you. And they might join a challenge group. You might get some challengers from Instagram. You might, get coaches. You might just get friends, and that's okay. Like this business is a relationship building business. So you want to be making friends. You want to be that person that they think of when they think fitness or challenge groups or things like that, so that they come to you because they obviously meshed with you in some way. So here are my top tips. So as I said in the beginning, don't make it awkward. Don't get on there and have this mindset of, oh my gosh, it's going to be so awkward. No, it's not going to be awkward if you don't make it awkward. Be you. You have to be you. Talk to someone and be genuinely interested in them. So let's say I'm a mom, right? And I told you in the beginning that my hashtags are mom related. And let's say I look through the hashtags and I find a picture of a mom and her son. I might say something like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. How old is he? Simple as that, right? That starts a conversation. It lets them know I'm genuinely interested in them. They'll see my profile and see that I'm a mom. Or maybe I see a picture of a mom working out or something, and I'm like, hey, you look so great. What workouts are you doing? Just something as simple as that, right? And it gets a conversation going. It doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be hard. So you definitely want to follow them. If you find someone that you really like their profile and you feel like you can click just by looking at their profile, you want to follow them because chances are they're going to follow you back. Also, like I said, ask questions. You want to be genuinely interested. So asking questions is one surefire way to make them feel like you're genuinely interested in them. So keep the conversation going. It might seem like they stop at some point. Maybe you felt like you had a good conversation going and then it kind of stops. Keep it going. And then you'll know when it's right in the conversation to ask them if they have Facebook or to ask them certain questions that you might ask them to get to know them better. I usually know after their response back to me if we will click or not. It's just a vibe I get. It's just by how they answer me or by how they talk to me that I know whether or not we're going to click. Like I said, go by your vibes from them. Don't lead with anything Beachbody. Don't ever, ever, ever lead with anything Beachbody because that's a surefire way for them not to answer you back. And when they add you on Facebook or you add them, continue the conversation. Don't stop it just because you've added them. And then you have that one more person you can invite to your next challenge group, one more person you can talk to about coaching. And these people you're adding to your network on Facebook. And that's what I think. I think, when I add these people from Instagram, I'm like, oh, good, another person that I could help or another person that I could share this amazing opportunity with. And, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't because there's still people, they're still going to say yes or no. Like it just depends. It's not a surefire way to know that you're going to have someone join your team, but it is another person from a cold market to add to your list or to add to your list of dream team people. But if you do this every single day, I mean, even on the weekends when you're probably not really working, the power hour list is hard. You can get on your Instagram while you're laying down watching TV or whatever and start following people and talking to people, get conversations going. One thing I recommend that I just started doing is writing down the names of the Instagram people that you want to keep talking to or that you want to keep up with because you feel like they might be a good fit on your team or you feel like they might be a good fit in your challenge group. So keep talking to them. Keep going back and commenting when you get time. Go back. And don't forget about them. Don't let them fall through the cracks. I made that mistake a lot in the beginning. And honestly, with Brittany, when I showed you that conversation in the beginning, I never wrote her name down. I wrote that I followed her at one time, but it just so happened that I came across her picture that reminded me, oh, yeah, I should start, see how she's doing. She probably just had her baby since I just had mine. And then she became a coach on my team. Like when I first started talking to her, I never really thought, oh, she might be a coach on my team one day. It just happened to organically turn into that. So these are my tips. I really hope that this helped a lot because I think this is one of the things on top of presenting the business to people that gets in people's way when it comes to building their business is going after that cold market. Guys, you're going to run out of family members. You're going to run out of friends. You're going to run out of, your spouse's family. Like you're just going to run out of people that you already know. So this is where you have to branch into your cold market. And honestly, guys, my team, ever since I started, most of the coaches that ever joined my team were people that I didn't know to begin with, all because I reached out on Instagram or Facebook ads or things like that, which Facebook ads is a different topic for a different day. But right now, Instagram is free. Instagram is something you can go on and find people for free. So seriously, if you have any questions, please, 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 don't hesitate to ask me. Comment below this video in our team page. And seriously, go crush your cold market because I know you can do it. If I can do it, I can meet new people. You guys can definitely do it. All right, so I hope this helps. And I will talk to you guys later. And next week for our team call, I'll make an announcement about it in our team group soon. But if I do another presentation like this, it will happen on an actual Thursday. So I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good day.